What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to d&CGaming Legion. My name is Chris.
And my name is Dan, and we'd like to welcome you back after what seems like an eternity.
Yep, today we are talking about Super Saiyan God and the inclusion of it in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm sure most of you heard the news that we're getting it in the next DLC, so today's video we're going to be talking about how we think it's going to work, stat-wise, what it'll be like, and all that cool stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty fired up that it's ready to. That's actually going to be in the game because this is going to be the first transformation that d&C releases that's actually going to look appropriate on our characters because the hairstyle doesn't change at all. So this is going to be actually a good one for once. Anyway, so Dan, do you want to take it away?
Absolutely, yes. Let's get started. So, my thoughts on how the transformation is going to work. I think, at least this is the way I would do it if I was d&C, is I would make it slightly less powerful than Super Saiyan Blue, regular Super Saiyan Blue, not evolved, and I would make it so that it has no ki drain at all. I would also make it so that it has faster ki recharge than Super Saiyan 3, because when you think about it from, the perspective of the physics and the way the world works in Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan 3 takes a huge toll on your body, and it's a lot of energy being expended at once. Even Goku said when he went Super Saiyan 3 that his body was, leaking ki faster than he could, produce it. So it makes sense why that form has such a high ki usage. Whereas Super Saiyan God, on the other hand, as we saw in the Battle of Gods movie, is basically ki perfected. Like, the energy of the gods and the divine make it so that it's nearly impossible to have ki drainage while you're using it, and it also is very efficient in terms of how it uses it and how it recharges it. I mean, Goku did have to adapt to the form, but it's a video game. We can just skip the adapting part. So I think it'll work like that. Slightly less strong than Super Saiyan Blue, with no ki drain.
Funny you mentioned that, because actually it's had something rather similar. I was going to say the safe bet that could be done is that d&C could just take the very lazy route out and make it pretty much weaker than Super Saiyan Blue, but still drain ki, but just a lot slower than Blue, but also have less stats. That's the more safe lazy man's bet. But I was also thinking, since Super Saiyan Blue is supposed to take more of a toll on the person, and Super Saiyan God takes less of a toll, I was wondering if maybe they would make it where Super Saiyan God would maybe regenerate stamina, maybe a little quicker perhaps than, say, Super Saiyan Blue, or maybe generate ki a little faster. Stuff of that nature, lower stats but more utility. That was kind of my idea for it, basically. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But one thing I will say, though, is that according to some translations from people who translated the V-Jump scans, one of the translations briefly mentioned that supposedly when you transform into Super Saiyan God, it's going to make it where now your combos functions very similar to Super Saiyan God Vegeta's combos, where during certain moments in the combo, you'll hear a sound effect, and you'll hit a button, and if you hit your button at the right time, you'll do bonus damage and possibly knock the opponent farther away. Now, what's really interesting about this whole concept is I want to know if it's going to essentially be our combos for our male Saiyans and female Saiyans going to be exactly the same as they are right now, but with the added button press inputs, or is this going to completely change our moveset to something different? Is it going to give us Super Saiyan God Vegeta's moveset, since his already has it, or is it going to be a completely new original moveset? That's the thing I'm wondering, because if it is a new moveset, or hell, if it's even just Vegeta's, that opens the door for a lot of customization in either future DLCs for this game, or just potential Xenoverse 3.
Yeah, jumping off of that point, I had always said that, and this is one of the reasons why the game is better on PC, is because it has a lot of mods that can change your character's fighting style. And it's going off topic a bit, but if they were to do it that way, that would be, again, opening a door to, like, different areas they could take where they could maybe make it so that you can choose your character's, move set, or choose specific combos from specific characters that are already in the game. And if they were to do that with this DLC just as a starting point, like, just changing the one move set for this transformation, that'd be really cool. I think the entire community would love that, and it would add a whole new spin on how a Saiyan can be played. I mean, they're already pretty versatile, but, like, that would be, a game changer, really.
Yeah, that would actually be, in a way, that would actually make Super Saiyan God probably the most unique transformation in the entire game. At least Saiyan transformations, if we're talking about those. I mean, I'm sure the form will have more to it than just, like, the button press inputs. I'm sure there's going to be something, like, specific for the stat-wise. But that is something that really could add a lot to this game, and I really do hope that they would go the extra mile and do that. I don't have high expectations given their history with shit lately, but man, that would be really cool if they do go that route.
In any case, I guess we'll all just have to wait and see. These are just our, wild, crazy speculations, which there may be some degree of truth to them, but until the DLC actually releases later this fall, we'll just have to keep guessing and hope that it lives up to expectations. They have a lot riding on this because it's been a form that should have been here for a very long time, and they need something to, drive people to want to use it over the other two Super Saiyan God transformations. There has to be some kind of draw to it, otherwise why add it? So I guess we'll have to wait and see, but we're looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And, leave your comments down below on what you think it's going to be like. If you think it's going to have its own unique moveset, if it's just going to be a simple stat boost, whatever. Leave your comments down below. I look forward to reading them. And if you liked the video, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell icon for notifications, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
And we will be back when the DLC launches. Hopefully sooner, maybe if they have some more news. In any case, see you later.
Goodbye.